You know, Americans should have the right to grow their own food, and it's restricted in so many places. I should have the right to raise my food and eat from my neighbor if I want. I think people should be able to buy food at their own risk. If you come to my farm and you buy my chicken or something, I mean, my chicken is not inspected. And you should be able to buy that if you want to. All of those laws are made for big agriculture. And they are only beginning to change for the small producer. And they change very slowly because big ag buys our politician. They support their campaigns. They get them reelected. So those politicians, you know, go along with what they say. The labeling is so goofy. You know, we think chickens are organic and we think they're all walking around like this, and they're not. They can be raised in concrete, inside of a building on concrete, and be organic chickens. You know, that unless you go and inspect it yourself, you know, there are just the laws, the rules are so appalling. That's really the problem. You know, if you buy it from a farmer, they are jumping through hoops to be able to sell their product, to have it labeled as whatever. You know, the medical associations are just, you know, even they are bought out, and they're so uneducated about nutrition. And, you know, it's just this circle that never ends, you know. The GMO companies own pharmaceutical companies, so they make us sick. Now we need their pharmaceuticals. This is a vicious circle. My animals are processed under USDA, my sheep and my pork. I process my poultry. I've never had a person say they were sick. The way I hand process mine, and that is a clean process. They are not sitting, first of all, the evisceration is by hand. I don't spill the guts. When it's done by machine, the guts are spilled, and that's why you have problems with E. coli and salmonella. It lives in the gut of every animal and probably every human as well. And when that stuff is spilled all over the animal, and then they put them in a big vat with highly chlorinated water to kill germs, and we all know it doesn't kill the germs, right? And they're soaking in the excrement now, in the chlorinated water with their own guts that are spilled, and that is why our meat is so contaminated. You know, I'm for food safety laws, believe me, because everybody is not safe. Every farm does not do it safely. But you don't hear of the local organic farm having their spinach recalled because there's E. coli all over it. You don't hear that my eggs are recalled because 80,000 of them, you know, like happened a few years ago in Iowa, were recalled because something was wrong with them. You don't hear about that.